Let's talk about email copy best practices to help you write emails that convert. Hi, I'm Natalie Lucier, your business strategist and digital visionary, and this is Off the Charts, where we help you reimagine what's possible in your business. Today, I'm going to break down the anatomy of a successful sales email. There are tons of ways to use psychology and all kinds of copywriting tricks to help you write emails that convert, but they might not always feel good. The way that I've evolved to write sales emails is to send feelings and not marketing. Now that might sound weird, but I really start every sales email with what feeling I want to communicate. People buy based on emotion and then justify based on facts and rationale. Your sales email doesn't need a ton of reasoning or logic or facts. You can definitely send people to a full sales page that has all the details that people might want to make their decision, but in that first email, you really want to connect emotionally. Start by looking at the desires and fears that your ideal customers have. Do they crave connection, freedom, prosperity, understanding, or anything else? Or are they running away from pain, confusion, shame, or anger? So let's take a look at email copy best practices. Start your email off with a few questions or sentences that arouse curiosity. If the first line of your email screams, "I'm gonna sell you something," then people are just gonna hit delete. And that usually happens when you start talking about yourself or your product right off the bat. You can start with a story, a funny occurrence, or asking a question that might have your ideal prospect answering with the answer yes. For example, if you offer dog training services, you might start off with asking a question like, "Are you still trying to potty train your dog?" Next, build rapport with your email copy. There are a few things that I do when I write email copy to make people feel at ease. I never want somebody to feel like I'm above them or judging their situation, even if I happen to have a solution for them. So I take the edge off by sharing my own stories of struggle and me being in a similar situation to them so that we can really connect on that human level. I also try to use visuals and imagination so that people can feel what I'm feeling as well. So why not explain that when I get stressed out, I reach for a piece of 80% dark chocolate and I let it melt on my tongue? Doesn't that really describe something to you? Or that I do a happy dance whenever I reach a big business milestone in my hand-knit slippers in front of my computer. So this is where you'll weave in all those emotions that you figured out early on in your process. In the Myers-Briggs frameworks, I'm an INFJ, which means that I'm really not big on small talk. So if I join a conversation and it's not going to the deep, good stuff, then I really get bored and restless. It's the same thing for your emails. You really need to tap into the real stuff, the real emotional core of the issue, and not stay talking about the weather. Go straight for the jugular and ask people to feel the emotions that they might have been avoiding feeling. So for example, if you help people get out of debt, you really need them to feel the pain that they're in right now if they're burying their heads about the issue, so that they can get out of it faster. If they don't wake up to their reality and feel the fear or the shame that they've been hiding, then they're not going to take action and get out of the situation they're in. Now, this is where the compelling call to action comes into play and where you tie everything together and you make your offer. Now, this can be a delicate thing to do, but if you're in the business for the long run and you're here to help people, then you'll be able to write this pitch from the right place in your heart. You can say something like, "If you've been feeling what I've been writing about so far, then now is the time to take action." Tell them exactly what you want them to do in no uncertain terms. Click the button, hit reply to email, or pick up the phone and call you. Please do not get somebody all emotionally connected and riled up and then miss this super important step, because you're going to leave them hanging without the solution. So what's the result? You've written an emotionally compelling email that's made people both consider your products and services, and that's entertaining and makes them feel good. Your first sales email might not hit the target, but with practice and by noticing what works and what really resonates with people or not, you'll only get better at writing emails that sell without being sleazy. Now go ahead and leave a comment below with an idea or a story that you might be able to use to tie into an offer in an upcoming email for your subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and also make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any upcoming episodes of Off the Charts. And by the way, if you're not already taking the 30-Day List Building Challenge, now's the time. Go to 30daylistbuildingchallenge.com and sign up. It's totally free, and it's going to help you grow your list more in the next 30 days than you have in the last 3 months.